Are you looking for the best streaming devices? In this video we will look at some of the 5 best streaming devices on the market before we get started with our video. We have included links in the description, so make sure you check those out to see which one is in your budget range. Starting at number 1. Google TV Streamer. The Google Chromecast product line was replaced with the Google TV Streamer in September of 2024. There's no HD model, only 4K this time around, and the going price is $100, which is double the price of the most recent 4K Chromecast. Instead of a dongle that hides behind your TV, it's now a set-top wedge. Inside, there's a faster processor, which kept up with my scattered testing methods, opening and closing apps then reloading them immediately, with no trouble. The Apple TV 4K is still the fastest of the streamers I've tried, but I don't think the speed here will disappoint most people. The storage has jumped up to 32 GB from a skimpy 8 GB on the Chromecast, and the memory is doubled at 4 GB. It supports up to 4K per 60 frames per second video with HDR, HDR10, HDR10 Plus and Dolby Vision. Audio formats include Dolby Digital and Dolby Atmos along with spatial audio if you're wearing the Pixel Buds Pro. The remote control is compact and streamlined. The D-pad handles navigation, play, pause, and rewind. Of course, there's also a back button, as you'd find on any good Android device. And if you ever lose the pill-shaped remote, you can push a button on the back of the set-top wedge to make it ring. Google has made its Home app an integral part of the streamer. Not only will you use it to set up your device, but you can also use the streamer to view a slide-out home panel on your TV screen that looks a lot like the Favorites tab in the app. The panel lets you control your compatible smart home devices so you can set temperatures, turn off lights, view feeds and so on. You can even do so while you're watching something if you program the star button on the remote to pull up the home panel. What really makes the Google TV 4K streamer the best for all-in-one streaming is the interface. It's basically the same as what you'll find on any TV set or screen that comes with Google TV built in. I find Google's presentation to be the best at pulling together content from different streaming apps into one useful and intuitive menu. It'll track what you've been watching across different platforms so you can easily dive back in, and the recommendations are pulled fairly equitably from across your subscribed services. At number 2. Roku Streaming Stick Plus. Believe it or not, the streaming world has enough free content to keep even the most voracious watchers entertained, and the Roku Streaming Stick Plus is probably the best way to access it. Roku's interface is uncluttered, with a simple list at the left and an app grid on the right. 2 of those list items, Live TV and Featured Free, are stuffed with free content, both on linear channels and video on demand, VOD, services. The Roku Channel app adds thousands more series, films, Roku originals and live channels to watch without subscribing to a dang thing. Roku updated its streaming device selection last year, and now there are 5 in total, with 1 stream bar, the set-top Roku Ultra and 3 streaming sticks. The $40 Streaming Stick Plus is a direct replacement for the Roku Streaming Stick 4K, and it has the best mix of features for the price. The slim design hides behind your TV and doesn't require power from a wall outlet, just a USB port on your TV. It supports 4K and HDR as well as Apple AirPlay 2 and works with Alexa, HomeKit, Google Home, and Roku Home. The included voice remote can control your TV's power and volume as well. It doesn't support Dolby Vision and lacks the Wi-Fi extender that the Streaming Stick 4K has built in. If your TV can display that higher picture quality, or if your Wi-Fi signal could use a boost in getting to your TV, you might want to upgrade to the 4K model. I find Roku's universal search function to be accurate when looking for specific titles. Pushing the voice button and saying Poker Face brings up results for The Peacock Show, the Russell Crowe movie and a poker documentary from a free channel. Saying Succession gets you the show from Max as well as listings for other series and films with success in the title. It was pretty good at finding suggestions for more general searches, like police procedural shows and Idris Elba, though it had issues with recommendations for kids' movies, not enough Disney Plus results, in my opinion. At number 3. Roku Ultra 2024. Roku updated its most advanced streamer, the Roku Ultra, in 2024, giving it a faster processor, Wi-Fi 6 compatibility and a brand new remote. Like the previous generation, it supports 4K HDR10/10+ streaming, 100 megabits per second Ethernet connection, Bluetooth streaming, AirPlay 2 connectivity and voice commands with Alexa, Google Home and Roku Smart Home. The previous model had a microSD slot for external media, now there's a USB port for local playback. I used the Ultra for about a month and was impressed with the speed, image quality, and the new remote, plus a couple of perks I hadn't expected. The 4K TV I used for testing was new to me and whoever had watched it before had set it to 1080p. During setup, the Ultra prompted me to head to the TV's settings to adjust the video quality. It was a nice touch and not something all players do. Flipping from app to app was nearly instantaneous. Changing my mind with the back button immediately returned to the home screen. I experienced no buffering issues or audio syncing troubles, and pairing up Bluetooth headphones was fast with glitch-free performance. I really liked the new remote. Pick it up and the backlight kicks in, making it easy to control in a darkened room. Since it's equipped with an always-on mic for hands-free voice control, you can turn it off right on the remote. You can say, "Hey Roku, where's the remote?" and it'll start ringing. Even with the Roku and TV off, you can just say, "Hey Roku, open Netflix" to turn on your TV and start up the app. A backlight and always-on feature will obviously drain the battery quicker, but in a month of using the remote, I only had to recharge it once, which is easy to do via USB-C. At number 4. Xbox Series X. Even though both Sony's PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X can stream video, it's the Xbox that we think is the best gaming console for the job. It can play 4K Blu-rays and supports all of the usual streaming video apps including Apple TV Plus and Disney Plus. However, the PS5 can't stream Disney Plus Dolby Atmos, which is disappointing if you ever want to watch The Mandalorian in all its cinematic glory. Fortunately, that's not the case with the Xbox Series X. On top of that, the Xbox Series X and S also support Dolby Vision for streaming video, which is especially great for people with newer TVs. Of course, the Xbox is also a pretty great gaming machine, and it offers access to Game Pass, Microsoft's subscription service that has a large library of titles. At number 5. Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max. Amazon's best streaming stick is also one of the snappiest streaming devices I've tested. The Fire TV Stick 4K Max plugs into your TV's HDMI port, giving you access to tons of video apps and support for up to 4K playback. The Fire TV Stick 4K Max is also compatible with all major HDR formats, so people with Dolby Vision or HDR10+ TVs can watch videos in the best available quality. An Alexa voice remote is included so you can control playback and search for content with spoken commands. While the remote requires you to press a button to activate Alexa, you can also pair it with an Echo speaker for hands-free control. The 4K Max also supports the new AI-powered Alexa Plus service, which supports more conversational queries. Alexa Plus is free if you have a Prime membership, but costs $20 a month without one. The Fire TV Stick 4K Max works with all of the most popular streaming apps. The interface is decent, but I find Roku OS and Google TV to be a bit more appealing because they let you arrange more apps at the top of the home screen and feature fewer sponsored content recommendations and shopping picks. The latest version of the Fire TV Stick 4K Max launched in 2023, and this second-gen model has a revised design with rounded edges and an upgraded processor. The previous Fire TV Stick 4K Max was already snappy, but the 2023 model dethrones it as the fastest media stick I've ever tested. It also offers double the storage and supports Wi-Fi 6E routers. Unlike other Fire TV sticks, the 4K Max supports Amazon's Fire TV Ambient experience, which lets you display art, photos, and weather and calendar widgets.